think one of the biggest trends I've seen lately is this push between globalization and regionalization, where we used to have a very globalized market for clinical trials. I see a bit of a trend more to be more regionalized in light of some of the geopolitical things going on these days.
We have seen both positive and negative trends in the recent years, with I think the most recent being the tariffs introduced by the United States. I know that medicines are officially excluded from those tariffs, but nevertheless we still see a little bit of insecurity from the sponsors and CRO side. A couple of years ago, there were these big chains of different wholesalers between the manufacturer of a certain product and the end user, and these supply chains are now getting shorter, which means they're more robust, more agile than they were previous, and obviously it's also gives a bigger sense of security for the end user of the product.
I'm noticing some decentralized style trial designs, which means that we're doing a lot of direct-to-patient shipments. Very complicated process, but I'm noticing that it's becoming more popular. Even post-COVID, I think it's something that they realized it's possible to do, and it makes it, I think patient convenience is extremely important, and they're starting to keep that in mind with newer trial designs. And another trend is I'm noticing is that everything's always accelerated. So from a product development standpoint, sponsors tend to push products out that might still be in liquid formulation, which make it a little more complicated to dose to patients instead of waiting for the tablet form to be available. But the trend I would say is that everything tends to be more accelerated.
Yeah, obviously a lot of discussions around outsourcing and managing our vendors and building these partnerships and collaborations. So I think it was really, to me, a lot of great discussions in that area.
I feel like there have been a lot of increasing discussions on different applications of AI within the industry. I'm not entirely sure how they're all going to play out yet, but it's an interesting topic that keeps coming up. And then additionally, I think there's been an increasing focus on sustainability within the clinical trial industry.
There's a lot of trends in the industry today. I think as Jazz just said during his talk, AI is the elephant in the room. And I think the big takeaway is communication. I think on the sponsor side, everybody's working in silos, and I think it can happen on the vendor side as well.
I know there's been a lot of talk about artificial intelligence, waiting to see that come to practical fruition, but lots of discussions around it. So I think that's a trend. I think the biggest takeaway is that there's a lot to share, and we should be sharing more of it.